Good afternoon, wherever you may be in the world. Thank you for joining me for another edition of the Truth Conductor Show. Um, One of these days, I'm gonna have the trains and the whistles and all of that shit. Oh man, how y'all doing today, boys? Another cold day in Washington, D.C. What's going on? Didn't go nowhere today. I've been in all day. I actually got a lot of walking in the other day, and just trying to um, get some ideas together. Trying to come up with some more creative stuff to get something to start working. And I got my grandson making me another video on stop hating each other because you disagree. He's gonna put together a slide presentation, and with all of the pictures over the years that I've taken with this sign from the original sign down to the one that I have now. So I'm excited to see what that's going to turn out like. And I think once he does this one, um, I'm going to start making some videos talking about different things with the pictures that I've gotten, all over the years. I mean, I got thousands of pictures that, you know, I've taken over the years, um, and just so that they just won't down the vine, put them to use. Just trying to create um, another stream of income, basically, is when I, cause come Sunday will be my 72nd birthday. I'll be 72 on Sunday, the 19th. Um, Grateful that I'm still here. Grateful that I don't deal with some of the challenges that I see people at this age dealing with. So I can't complain. Miss my wife, dude, I miss that girl right there. I miss her, but other than that, man, I'm grateful. I'm grateful, and that too, that God is going to restore that too as well, I believe. But listen, um, you know, you can't develop in your comfort zone, and I don't think people really realize that. I don't think people even take that into consideration, that there's no development when you're in your comfort zone because you don't have any motivation, you don't have any challenges, you don't have any adversity when you're in your comfort zone. And right now we have so many people that are slaves to their comfort zone. Life is going good for them. Everything is working swell. So they don't see a reason to be uncomfortable because life is good. And let me tell you, man, I mean, if you one of the ones that are in that position where your life is good, everything's clicking for you, you happy with the achievements that you have made, then by all means, enjoy that. But your comfort zone could also make you very complacent, apathetic. You know, I mean, it can make you very, very, very complacent, where you are so comfortable that even the thought of doing something different will just paralyze you with fear. And that's why so many people are stuck in their comfort zone, because they are paralyzed with fear. I just had and see people, you know, I mean, I've talked about it here, that I have a dinnerware line. I had, you know, back in 2000, the African tabletop, and in 2020, when the pandemic started, you know, that name came back to me again. And you know, had some. I took my stimulus check, and I had somebody design me a dinnerware line. And you know, to this day, I still have people throwing rocks. Where's the dinnerware line? You know, you selling them dishes yet? They ain't never created nothing. Okay? But yet they can demonize me because I done created something and haven't manifested into reality yet. Doesn't mean that it won't be, but you know, it just at this point in time, it haven't. And God to give me the idea how to be able to get that dinnerware line off the ground. I'm confident of that. I mean, I don't know when it's gonna come, how it's gonna come, or if it ever comes. But that's not gonna stop me from trying. That's not gonna stop me from trying to create a solution. That's not gonna stop me from being proactive. And see, when you get into your comfort zone, you're a reactive person now. You're not. There's nothing proactive about you, because you react to everything that it has to get up on you in your face before you react to it. You don't see it coming. You don't anticipate it coming. And that's what a lot of people. And I got to tell you, man, what, in 4 days now, Monday, you know, United States of America is going to change. Once Trump set foot back in that White House, things are going to change. And you're going to find a lot of people who are got a good job, benefits, all that stuff is going to be on the line. You know, they talking about making all these, cutting out trillions of dollars. You know, that's going to be a lot of people who have contracts with the federal government going to end up losing them. And see, and I think they're going to get a rude awakening, because, man, you ain't going to just come off in the belly of the beast and think that it's not going to try to fight you off. You know, right now, if something would invade your body, man, your body, you know, is going to attack it to try to get rid of it. That's just the way it is. And when you get in the belly of the beast, talking about you gonna change, man, you're a foreign object to them. They don't want that, and they gonna do everything they can to destroy it. And that's what people don't realize. You know, the only way we gonna change this situation, man, it's gonna have to destroy itself. Man, did y'all see that guy in Florida? White guy that got arrested because they wouldn't let him in the chamber. Man, they treated him worse than a black person. he, he got treated worse than a black person, boy. And he's the one that took down Fannie Willis. He took her down. And they treated him worse than a black person. The way they pushed him around and arrested his ass too. And you ain't coming in here. And see, and this is let me tell y'all something. See, first of all, you know, I hope Trump is successful because we all will benefit from it. But looking at the foundation that he is laying down, I don't think it's going to be successful because they are putting people that are lying, deceiving to get in a position. And anytime you build something on an unstable foundation, yeah, it'll work for a while, but that too will come crumbling down. And the foundation that he's laying is not going to work. It's not going to work. And you can say what you want, man. I don't care. You know, it's gonna be a real interesting 4 years that's coming up. What's going on, Tanya? Thank you for joining me. It's gonna be a real interesting 4 years. So um get out of your comfort zone, man. Try something different. Try something new. You know, them ideas that's been bugging you, that you've been procrastinating about, putting off, scared to try. This gonna be the time to do it. Hey, happy birthday! Happy birthday, Tanya! Happy birthday! Happy birthday! You know what? You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? Let me see here. Let's see here. I got some money in my Venmo, and I'm gonna send you $50. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna send you $50. Uh, let's see. Here we go. Okay, I just sent it. Let me know. Let me know if you got it. I just sent it. Just sent you $50. I just got it. It's amazing. I had some money in my Venmo and I didn't touch it. So maybe that was the reason I wasn't supposed to touch it because I could be a blessing to you because you have blessed me. So let me know. Let me know. You welcome. You got it. There you go. Happy birthday, girl. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Yeah, happy birthday. Um, mine's Sunday. Oh boy, that 72, man, is crazy, to think that, wow, man, I'll be 72 on Sunday. Okay. But no, man, and see that's another thing that um, a lot of people don't want to experience, and that's getting out of their comfort zone with their money. They might be, man, God knows I need some money. Lord knows I need some money. But that ain't gonna stop me from not being a blessing to somebody else. Okay, because of what I need. Because when I start focusing on my needs, now I'm focusing on fear. I'm focusing on lack. I'm second guessing. I'm doubting. And I just have to believe God, man, that whatever my needs are, he gonna come through. I'm gonna be able to meet him, you know? And I can't question that because the Bible say all things are possible to him who believes. And all I got to do is believe. Okay? And that's where the rubber meets the road. And see, and that's another thing that when it comes to getting out of your comfort zone, man, you're gonna have to believe in yourself. You're gonna have to trust that whatever you're doing or whatever you are wanting, that it's gonna happen. And you don't know how, and you can't figure out how it's gonna happen, when it's gonna happen, who it's gonna happen by. You can't figure out none of that. You just have to step out on your faith, man. And see, and that's when it comes to, oh, let me let you hear. Let me let you hear this video that let me see, how can I do this? How can I do this? I'm gonna have to take these out. Let's take these out because I want you to hear this video. Let me let you. I sent this to my grandson and some pictures, and he's going to put some music behind it and make me a little presentation. Listen to this. Hi, my name is Don Folden Sr., aka the Truth Conductor, and I'm here to talk to you about a universal message that'll fit anywhere in the world in any language. Stop hating each other because you disagree. Somewhere along the way, we've gotten hate and disagreement to mean the same, and they don't. When we disagree with each other, we just don't see eye to eye on that particular subject or situation. But we still can go out together, eat together, and sometimes even sleep together. But when we hate each other, we don't want to have anything to do with each other. And we have more in common than we do differences if we just start learning to talk to one another and stop talking at each other with the hatred, the division, and the animosity. Instead, let's have some love and compassion and understanding. Because if my half of the ship go down, yours ain't gonna stay afloat. And right now, we got people trying to destroy the other half of the ship like theirs is safe. And the rich got all the lifeboats. Come on, y'all. We see the division coming. Let's get out in front of it, because if we don't, we all are at risk, or our family and friends. So stop hating each other because you disagree. This is a message that needs to be shared all over the world, because if we don't learn how to come together as people, we will perish as fools. Stop hating each other because you disagree. Thank you. That's the video. That's the message that I sent him. So he's gonna put "One Love" by Bob Marley behind that. And that's when I was doing the video, I'm kind of got the song in my head. I got the song in my head. So, and he said, I like it, Granddaddy. I like it. Let me see what I do. Let me see what I can do with it. So I sent him some pictures, and he's gonna put some music and make me a little video. And I told him to put at the end of the video, this is produced by J Flag Productions, to give him some credit, for being able to. He's really good. He really is. He's really good. I'm kind of excited to see. But what y'all think, man? Did you? The first one I had was a little, kind of like a downer, and I said, "No, I got to do this again. Let me do this again." And that's what I did, man. That's what I did. But and I woke up this morning, and I was listening to different things, and this live came. So you can't develop yourself in your comfort zone. There's no challenge. There's nothing that's going to require you to use any creativity when you're in your comfort zone. You're not gonna use your creativity. You got to get outside of your comfort zone, man. For you to wanna really develop, to see who you are. You'll never know your strengths when you're comfortable. You'll never know what you're capable of creating when you're comfortable, because there's no challenge there. And this is what's stopping a lot of people from being who they are, because they are afraid of the challenge. They are afraid of failing. You'll be surprised how many people that are stuck in situations, not because they can't do it, you know, but they are afraid of what people gonna think or say if they fall flat on their face. So consequently, they don't want to deal with the embarrassment. They don't want to have to deal with the gossip. So they rather stay in this box, because I'm safe. I'm safe in this box. I'm secure in this box, and I ain't got no worries. So in some cases, they're living from paycheck to paycheck and satisfied with where they are. But they want more. They want better. But they don't want to get out of their comfort zone. They don't want to take a risk. They don't want to even think about going outside the box, trying something different. You know how many people that ideas come to every day? And I'm talking about millionaire and billionaire ideas that come to people every day, and they dismiss them because they don't want to get out of their comfort zone, man. They don't want to try nothing different. They scared, they need those benefits and that good job. I can't mess up my retirement. And even when you retire, you still got to go and get a part-time job just to make ends meet, because your retirement is not enough. So you still got to, you done retired from the job and still got to go back to work. I know when I was working for Metro, man, a lot of them guys put in 27, 30, 35 years and retire, only to come back and still have to work 4 hours a day to supplement their retirement because it wasn't enough. You see, and stuck in their comfort zone, because that's what they know. That's what they're good at. And how many people that you think, man, look how many people that are in the graveyard right now that didn't want to get out of their comfort zone and try nothing different. It's because the system teaches us, go to school, get you a good education to do what? Get you a good job. That's what the system teaches us. Go to school, get a good education so you can get a good job. It don't tell you, go to school, get you a good education and work for yourself. It don't tell you that. It don't tell you that. It don't even encourage that. It encourages you to go out and get a good job, something that's going to give you a retirement and some benefits. That's what it teaches. So right there, we don't have the inspiration. And then, you got them people that want to get rich quick with an idea that come up, OnlyFans as an example. That's a get rich quick scheme. But look at how you got to degrade yourself to get that money. You can't use your creativity. You're using your creativity in a negative fashion because your body is not to expose to any and everybody. Okay? And when you got any and everybody drooling over you, shoot, you don't know who. You can run into people on the street. They know you, but you don't know them. You see? And that's the problem. That's the problem. See, if people would take a shortcut in a minute, in a New York heartbeat, okay? I'm telling you, get out of your comfort zone, man. That's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you, don't be afraid to try something different. Don't be afraid to try your ideas. Don't be afraid. Why are you afraid? That's what I want to know. What is it that you're really afraid of? What are you really afraid of? Falling on your face? What if you work? Even if you fall on your face, man, you're going to learn something. Even if it don't work, you're going to learn some information that you didn't have prior. And just maybe that information is for some other things that you're going to start later on down the road. And see, and this is the thing about ideas. Some ideas are designed to knock you flat on your ass to see what you're going to do. Let me say that again. Some ideas are designed to knock you flat on your ass to see what you're going to do, what you made of. Because that's the test. Because adversity guards the door to success. Y'all hear me say that all the time. Man, if success was so easy, how come everybody ain't successful? How come everybody got to cut a corner or cheat to experience this thing we call success? Because adversity, the closer you get to the door of success, the more adversity you're going to encounter in your life. Because it wants to turn you out, see what you made out of. That's what adversity wants to see, what you are made out of. And sometimes, man, you gonna have days you can't. That Bob Marley got us in a song. He says, "He who runs away fights to live another day." And sometimes, man, you got to run away so you can live to fight another day. And it ain't no shame to it either. Ain't no shame to it. See, sometimes, man, you're going to have to run away. Sometimes you're going to get your butt kicked. And them are the days that, okay, you got me today. Take that licking, man. You ain't got to be sulking and feeling sorry for yourself. No, take that licking. All right, they got me today. Okay, but I'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to go home. I'm going to fix me a good meal, or I'm going to get me just get in the bed and go to sleep, do whatever. And get up the next day, man, and get back out there again. That's what you got to do. Because you're going to have days that, man, you're going to get your ass kicked. Let me say that again. You're going to have days you're going to get your ass kicked. Okay? And if you start feeling sorry for yourself and wallowing in pity, having a pity party, you done lost the battle. And see, and that's one of the things that you know, when you're in your comfort zone, see, you feel sorry for yourself. You'll blame other people when you're in your comfort zone. It's somebody else's fault, ain't yours. You ain't gonna take responsibility. See, when you being proactive, when you reactive, see, you blame everybody, anything and everybody for the situation you find yourself in. But man, when you proactive, you always looking for an answer. Self-pity is a lot of people's biggest weakness. It is. It is because they're in their comfort zone. That's what works for them. That's what they can relate to, is that pity. And unfortunately, some of them get stuck in it. And if you don't believe me, look how many homeless people that you see every day in the same spot with a sign, "Help me, please." Every day, it's a job to them. Every day, they standing on the corner in the same spot with a sign, "Need help. Any donation." That same people, day in and day out, that's all they have to look forward to. They're stuck in their comfort zone because that's what's working. And see, when you get off in your comfort zone, man, you going to stick with what's working for you. You ain't trying to blaze no path. You ain't trying to be creative. You're not trying to be different. No. You're going to stick with what's working. And whatever little bit of raise they going to give you for however long you've been working for, man, that's all you got to look forward to. Because you got some benefits and a retirement. And see, I was listening to I saw this new Treasury Secretary that Trump has appointed, and he made the statement that one of our goals is to give tax break to the wealthy. Well, a lot of people, oh, there you go. I knew that was going to be, well, shit, why don't you try to get up in that category? What's stopping you from trying to be one of them? Since that's where all of the action is, why don't you try to create something to get up in that group, to get up in that category? Since I got some more people in here, I just the other morning, I guess I got up about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, and the Spirit of God said, make another video with about stop hating each other because you disagree. All them pictures you got on your phone, send them to Jeremiah and record a message and make you another video. So, all day yesterday, man, I must have, if I didn't make 15 or 20, Everett, Everett Overton is, I just gotta, he say life is good and bad at the same time. He just, let me see. I don't know if he's live. Let's see if he's live. Oh no, this is a video. Let me let y'all listen to this. Hold on. He just can't tell me any different. Well, life is good. Hold on a second here. Let me do this again. The other day, and where we at? Where we at? Let y'all listen. Oh yeah, this is it.
Remember, when life is bad, it's still good. When life is good, don't get it twisted, it's still bad. And you've lived that, right? You can't tell me any different. When life is good, you still think there's still something wrong with this. Like, who can be honest? Good is perception anyway. Good is an opinion. Good is comfort. But when life is good, don't you ever think to yourself, still something wrong with this shit, though? Still, in the midst of goodness, in the midst of comfort, something's still wrong. Have you ever had something going bad for you? But in the midst of something going bad for you, you're like, but there's still a lot of good. Do you agree with that, or is the mind not capable of maybe admitting that? Remember, when life is bad, it's still good. When life is good, don't get it twisted, it's still bad. And you've lived that, right? You can't tell me any different. When life is good, you still think there's still something wrong with this. Like, who can be honest?
That's a good brother, man. That's a good brother. If y'all ever get a chance, man, y'all check that brother out, Everett Overton. Okay, check him out, Coach E. A lot of you young brothers, man, y'all need to go and get the game that he's putting down. You really do. Okay, and he has a good point. When things go good, man, you gonna still be like, all right. Oh, when does it come around the corner? Something coming up, you know. And when it's bad, you can always find something good in bad, and you can always find something bad in good. Okay, so you know, have a balanced life. Balance it out, man. Okay, balance it out. But anyway, um, I just came up with this because there's gonna be so many people, man, that with this new administration coming in, that's gonna have a pity party, that's gonna be feeling sorry for themselves, you know, that's gonna be discouraged and despondent, and you in your comfort zone. And it's time now, man, to break out your box. It's time to get outside that box now and start trying to see what life is all about. You know, and that's what most people are afraid of, is to get out of that box. They want to stay in that little circle that they're in because that's all they know. They don't want to learn nothing else. Oh, I'm too old. Man, I told you I'd be 72 Sunday. Matter of fact, in this year, in March, man, I would have been in DC 50 years. This March of 2025 will make 50 years that I've been in DC. 50 years. I told my daughter, I say, boy, I've been trying to make some shit happen for 50 years. She said, Daddy, you was a very successful street vendor. Very successful. I said, but you know, I want something that I can pass down to your grandchildren and great grandchildren. That's what I'm trying to develop. Some generational wealth. Okay, that I can pass down. It ain't about me no more. See, I don't need no big house. I don't need a whole lot of cars. Not, man, I'm too old for that. You know, if I was in my 30s or 40s or 50s, yeah, you know, I might be tempted to walk down that road. But in 70s, man, I don't need no whole bunch of guys. Just give me one reliable. I can get the caddy restored. Let me get the caddy restored, man. That good. That works for me. Shit, I get that thing looking brand new. That works for me. I don't need nothing. Might get me something that I can do private tours in. You know, but I don't need a whole bunch of houses. And that's the thing I like about this girl right here. She's simple. She don't need a whole lot to be impressive. She ain't got to have the designer bags and all that other stuff. Sure, she would appreciate it, but that's not a requirement for her. You know, she just said, and she was telling me, I said, baby, I just want to retire and live a simple life. That's all I want to do. Is just to be able to retire and live a simple life. And that's what I want to do, man. Retire her. Oh, shit. Orion, man, thank you for the $5, man. Thank you. Thank you for that $5. Y'all heard the Cash App hit. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. But no, man, don't count yourself out. Don't count yourself out. I'm gonna respond to that right now. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for that. That's the first money I've gotten today. May I be many more after you drop some money into my accounts. Yes, indeed. Okay, um, but no, man. Get out of your comfort zone. And see, this is a brand new year. Not only is this a brand new year, we're going into the age of Aquarius, where things are gonna be different. See, you're gonna have a lot of more unity. People are gonna be more compassionate to each other. That's one of the reasons that I don't want to give up, that I refuse to give up on my stop hating each other because you disagree. Because I know now I'm coming into my season. I've been at this 4 years, man. 4 years I've been at this message. And I'm now 4 years later, just coming into my season. And I've had days where, man, I mean, I ain't know which way was up. I ain't know. Tomorrow will be 2 years that I done started this odyssey right here. 2 years ago, I started this odyssey that I'm in right now. And no storm lasts forever. And that's what I want people to realize, man. When you in your comfort zone, I don't care what you're going through. I don't care what you experience. Can't no storm last forever. No storm can last forever. And you might be going through some tough times, but look at how it is molding you. Look at what kind of person it is making you. Because surely, if you go through a storm, you are a better person than you would be sitting in your comfort zone. Think about it. If you actually go through a storm, you get in a storm, you get into some adversity, you get into some difficulty, and you don't throw in the towel, man, when you come out on the other end, you are a much better person than you are sitting there in your comfort zone. See, because them people that's sitting in the comfort zone, I told you, they're reactionary people. And when some adversity come up on them, first thing they gonna do, because they so used to their comfort zone, is panic. They gonna panic. You see, and all chaos is gonna break out. But man, when you proactive and something come up, you ain't gonna, that's the last thing you're gonna do is panic. Because you know there's a way out. And when you in your comfort zone, you don't see no way out. You don't even believe that there's a way out. Because you in your comfort zone. And you're so used to things being the way they were. This is why a lot of people don't want to, never venture out. This is why, I got classmates still in Alabama. Never lived nowhere else but right there in Alabama. Because they didn't want to venture out of their comfort zone of what they knew. And see, when you venture out your comfort zone, see, now you in some foreign territory. You in some unfamiliar territory. And most folk don't know how to handle. I remember the first time I went to Jamaica. My end goal is to bring people together, man. Get people to start talking to each other and stop talking at each other. That's my end goal. My end goal is to break up this division, man, this animosity and this revenge. That's my end goal. Because we got more in common than we do differences if we just start talking to one another. And that's all I want people to do is, man, just stop talking at each other. with this hatred, division, and animosity and revenge. You know? Thank you. You welcome, Tanya. You welcome. You welcome. That's all. That's all. That's all I'm saying. You know, let's we can you know we're stronger together than we are apart. And I'm just trying to get good people to stop being afraid of other good people. And that's what a problem is. Good people are afraid of other good people. And as long as that situation exists, nothing is going to change. Because good people, okay, always afraid of other good people. But listen, since I got 11 people in here, man, let me let y'all listen to my grandson. I woke up down in the morning and you know, Spirit of God just said, have him make you another video. Make you another video. And the first video I sent him with music in it, he said, Granddad, take the music out. I can put the music in. But this is what I sent him. Listen. Hi, my name is Don Folden Sr., a.k.a. the Truth Conductor. And I'm here to talk to you about a universal message that'll fit anywhere in the world in any language. Stop hating each other because you disagree. Somewhere along the way, we've gotten hate and disagreement to mean the same, and they don't. When we disagree with each other, we just don't see eye to eye on that particular subject or situation. But we still can go out together, eat together, and sometimes even sleep together. But when we hate each other, we don't want to have anything to do with each other. And we have more in common than we do differences if we just start learning to talk to one another and stop talking at each other with the hatred, the division, and the animosity. Instead, let's have some love and compassion and understanding. Because if my half of the ship go down, yours ain't gonna stay afloat. And right now, we got people trying to destroy the other half of the ship like theirs is safe. And the rich got all the lifeboats. Come on, y'all. We see the division coming. Let's get out in front of it, because if we don't, we all are at risk, or our family and friends. So stop hating each other because you disagree. This is a message that needs to be shared all over the world, because if we don't learn how to come together as people, we will perish as fools. Stop hating each other because you disagree. Thank you. That's it. He's going to put one love and have a slideshow of all of the different pictures that I've had, you know, of with my sign out. And let's see what happens. Let's see. What have I got to lose? What have I got to lose? Nothing. I have nothing to lose by putting the message out myself. Maybe when somebody see because you know, and I told him, I say, man, put your foot in that video. Put your foot in it. Okay? Just put your foot in it. And make sure you put produced by J Flag Productions at the end. So folk will know, man, that's my grandson. That's who made it. Okay? And I pray he get all kind of business. I hope when people see it, oh shit, I gotta get me. And I'm tell y'all, that's gonna start a trend. And you're gonna start seeing more people that are gonna start making videos to get out their message. You know, they're gonna make their own videos to get their message out. That's the trend this is about to start. Because if it worked, I guarantee you a whole lot of people gonna start doing the same thing. What? He made a video and it worked? Everybody gonna start doing it. Because one thing about people, they are followers. And see, and this and look, and this is what I'm telling you, get out of your comfort zone. Okay? Get out. You ain't got to know whether it works or not. Man, try it. Why not just try it? Put the effort out there. Okay? Because if it don't work, you're going to learn something. If it do work, shit, your life changed forever. It's changed forever. And I had my Make Your Next Destination Divine. Man, I put that video back out there. And this time, I tagged some different people in Dubai. Okay? I tagged some different people in Dubai. This time, put it back out there. Just because the first group didn't respond, put it back out there. Put it back out there. That's right. Put it back out there. What have I got to lose? Nothing. Nothing. And that's what I'm telling you, when you get out of your comfort zone, man. See, we get so complacent with what's working. We don't want to try nothing new. We don't want to rock the boat. Because most folk figure, man, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But they ain't trying to discover nothing. They ain't trying to do nothing. They ain't trying to create nothing. Because they content with what's working. That's your comfort zone, man. That is your comfort zone. And I'm telling you, even if some stuff is working, because one thing about it, if your ideas are not growing in your head, they are dead. Let me say that again. If your ideas are not growing in your head, they're dead. And when you in your comfort zone, man, your ideas are dead. Because you ain't going to try nothing different. You ain't going to do nothing different. You're going to still do the same thing over and over and over again. And then when it stops working is when you're going to panic. See, that's when you're going to get in an uproar. That's when you're going to start feeling sorry for yourself. Because all the stuff that you've been doing all these years finally stopped working and you don't know what else to do. See, so you want to have a pity party. Oh, man, I done lost my job. I've been on this job 25, 30 years. And I done lost all my everything. Come on, man. In 25, 30 years, ain't no ideas come to you at all? You gonna tell me you gonna live your life every day and no ideas come to you? Nothing comes to you? No kind of creativity comes to you? I don't believe that. I don't believe it. I'm not gonna buy that. You can't convince me, I don't care who you are, that some kind of idea has not come to you and you didn't embrace it. And how many times have you seen an idea and said, oh man, I thought of something like that, because it came to you first. And you didn't embrace it, so it went to somebody else. And that's the thing about ideas. If an idea come to you and you don't embrace it, it's going to somebody else. It's going to somebody else. And see, and I just said, just here lately, okay, Lord, you know what? I done threw everything in the kitchen sink at this idea to try to get it to work. And, and it haven't gone viral yet. And I just said, you know what, Lord, if you wanted to go viral, have at it. Because I've done everything I know how to do. So I'm just going to let it go. Still believe that it's going to work, but I'm going to stop trying. Okay? And then the other morning, I woke up, it was like 3:30 in the morning. 3:30 in the morning. I woke up and Spirit God said, make another video. Make your video We'll go through your phone, and I went through it. Man, let me show you. Let me see, do I have them? Let me see if these pictures are on this phone. I went through my phone from, oh yeah. I started at this picture right here. It's where I started. And I went through, look at all these pictures that, wait a minute, hold on. Look at all these pictures from this picture right here. This is about, and that ain't all of them. This is just dealing with stop hating each other because you disagree. I just went through, man, and just got all them pictures of what of my encounters with different people. I got up 3:30 in the morning, man, went through my phone. Okay, let me get these pictures together. And I'm gonna send some to my grandson and let him make me a video and just see what his creativity come up with. And just see what his creativity come up with. You know, and then when I first sent it, I had music in the background. He said, "No, I don't need the music. I can put the music in. It's easier for me to put the music in than to do it with you with the music in the background. So just send me what you're saying." And you know, and the first time I sent it to him, I was like, I don't like that, man. All day, I just said, I'm gonna get this right. And then I took a break, and finally I just said, okay, Lord, I got to get this right. And about 9:30 at night, I made this recording, and I sent it to him. And he said, now that one I like. I like that one. It's crystal clear. I can use that. So I'm just waiting to see what he gonna come up with. And I put it out there. You know, I put it out there. Like I told y'all, man, this is my 50 years that I've been in DC, and I just and if this work, what I do, man, I'll just share with my 50 years. It's the things that I've done in DC. You know, a lot of people would be surprised. Man, I ran for mayor of DC against Marion Barry in '94. That's what, 31 years ago. You know, everybody at the time was telling me, man, you crazy. My mama told me, boy, you crazy. Because Marion Barry was her man. I mean, that was her boy. I ain't lying. So you gonna do what? Oh, man, you crazy. You done lost your mind, boy. You all right? That's what my old mama told me. You all right, boy? You done lost your mind. You think you gonna run for mayor against Marion Barry? And I was trying to prove a point. It wasn't about winning or losing. It's just proving a point. You know, the 7 years, and I'm sure I am the only citizen in Washington, D.C. that has fought corruption in the police department where some cops actually went to jail. I'm 99.999% sure I'm the only person in D.C. that has ever done that. And it took me 7 years. Man, they wrecked my life. Man, them boys, when I tell you, man, them boys wrecked my life. And I didn't back down. You know, one summer, they told me, they said, you darn fool, we gonna run your ass out of town. That's how hard they was on me. And one summer, man, I packed my kids up. I told them, come on, we're going down to Alabama. I'm going home to my grandma. I had this big old yellow Chrysler, and took my kids down there, and my grandmother was filling in some land, trying to get this land to fill in, and she had a roofing company that was tearing roofs off the houses, and a lot of aluminum was in the pile. And what I did was, because I knew a magnet wouldn't stick to aluminum, I went and bought me a little pocket magnet. And I got off in that metal, and whatever that magnet wouldn't stick to, shit, man, I loaded my car up. I loaded my car up with aluminum. And what you do is when you go to the plant to turn it in, I mean, I had it in the trunk, I had it inside, front, back. I mean, I could just look forward. That's how much stuff that I had. And then you go across the scale, they weigh your car, and then once you empty it, you come back and get back on the scale, and then they'll pay you the difference. They would pay you the difference. That's how I made a living, man. When I was in Alabama that summer, that they ran me out of town. But I'm trying to show y'all an article. Stayed in the Washington Post, boy. Stayed in the Washington Post. You know, stayed in the Washington Post. Sure did. Cause I didn't have a problem with being vocal. I didn't have a problem with standing up and speaking out. I didn't see. Let me show y'all. You know, this is when I ran for mayor. Right here. Then when I did my Black History tours, that's another article. They did on me. Here's the article. Here's another article that they did on me. And here's an article where somebody wrote a letter to the editor. So, you know, see, and I always tell you, it ain't who you know, it's who knows you. And see, one of the things that I have been successful being able to do is getting to be known. They know who I am. They know my name. I'm not a stranger to them. You know, I'm not a stranger to them. So when they hear the name Don Foley, yeah, I know him. This guy, I saw this guy about, I didn't even know he was sick. I didn't even know he was sick. I really didn't. And somebody sent a picture saying, you know, Derek passed. I said, man, I just saw him like 2 months ago. I'm gonna show you a picture of him. Saw him down at the White House about 2 months before he died. I didn't even know he was sick. This guy right here, you know, I saw him about 2 months before he died down at the White House. Sure did. Had no idea, man, that he was sick. And you know, and he spoke, hey, Don, how you doing? Man, I'm doing good, brother. Good to see you. You know, Bruce Johnson, he was a Kappa on Channel 9. Knew him very well. You know, a lot of people, and when I went, they had in 2020, they had a Second Amendment rally down in Richmond, and I went down. I took my DC Black Tourist sign. Boy, I had some fun that day. And all them white folk with all them guns, like, man, y'all give a brother, give me some play. I'm I had them laughing. I mean, it was funny. It was here a black man trying to advertise some Black History tours in DC in Richmond, Virginia, among all them white folk, boy. And I saw one lady and I said, hey, give me some play. She said, man, I know who you are. I see you all the time up in DC. And that's when I realized that a lot of the media covers areas Like a lot of the media in DC, anything that happened in the DMV area, them same people, man. Let me show y'all. Um, I had this guy. I saw all these cameras at in Alexander. Went over to Whole Foods, and some kind of way I had a detour, and I saw all these cameras at the courthouse. See, this is the guy that wrote the Steele dossier right here. He wrote the Steele dossier about Trump. And shoot. And he said, man, thank you for coming. That guy, he saw me, and I got right behind him because they were standing at the hotel. I said, who's this? They said, the Steele dossier. Oh, I saw the verdict was coming out on the news. So I went over there, and they said, and he was staying at the hotel. So I stood by the door of the hotel. And when he walked out the hotel, man, I got right behind him. He looked at me, shook my hand. He said, man, thank you for coming. See, and look, Steele dossier right there. That's him. See, man, my grandkids will be able to look at this kind of stuff. See, and look at granddad. That's how he did it. That's how I did it. And see, and that goes down in history. I'll be dead and gone, man. And that will be a part of history. This is the Cowboys for Trump. Right there. That's who that is. That's the Cowboys for Trump. And I even got a picture with him. See, that's who that was. And that's how you have to do it, man. So, this weekend it's really gonna be crazy because press gonna be everywhere. Press gonna be everywhere this weekend. Starting tomorrow. Let me show you, because I don't work on Saturdays. I won't be out there Saturday. But tomorrow, it's going to be 40 degrees. Saturday, it's going to be 44. Sunday, it's going to be 36. Monday, it's going to be 22 degrees. January 20th. It's going to be 22 degrees. Tuesday, it's going to be 21 degrees. Wednesday, it's going to be 20 degrees. Okay? So anybody that's coming up here with and they got troops everywhere, man. Not only do they have the National Guard in town, they got an additional 4,000 police officers coming to DC for that inauguration. An additional 4,000 police, not just DC police force. Okay? They probably have about 10,000 police officers in this city with the National Guard. So it is crazy. You ain't coming up in here with no crap, buddy. If you gonna come up in here this weekend starting some bullshit, you going to jail. Cause they ain't gonna tolerate it. And I showed y'all, man, they done fenced off Lafayette Park, boy. They done made that joint like a little cage. I'm anxious because I haven't been down there in a couple of days. So I want to see just what they have done. Because Friday, this is the finishing touches. This is it. Everything they gonna do is gonna be completed by tomorrow. Because you got Saturday, Sunday, and Monday to get this done. And they trying to have it done, everything completed by tomorrow. And to show you, boy, I mean, God is good. Because I didn't know that where I was off limits. But I just went up on Capitol Hill. Man, I was able to get right in front of the Capitol. And that was restricted area. And I didn't know. I didn't know it was restricted. You know, and some Capitol Police came down and said, "Who told you? Who let you in here?" I said, "Man, they ain't got no sign up." He said, "But I said I came from up this way," and I asked the cop, "Could I come down the hill?" And he said, "Yes." He said, "Well, it ain't your fault, man." In fact, I was on Instagram Live, and he said, "Well, it's not your fault because it's a lot of confusion going on right now, and people don't, you know." They don't know what's going on. So I was like, see, can I advance this? What's happening down here at the park, how they fencing it off. I mean, they putting up. See how I can advance this. Fences. They got it so that right now, you know, you gotta, if you're walking down this sidewalk. I'm gonna wait till I get down. I'm gonna let y'all hear it, man. But you know, he was like, you know, what's your social media? I said, Truth Conductor. He said, I'm gonna look you up. I said, okay, look me up, buddy. Oh, wait a minute, I can advance it. I'm found out. Hold on. Let me see. You know, I'm not sure what it's gonna look like tomorrow, but this is what it's looking like. Let me see. You're gonna have to walk all the way around. Gotta walk all the way. Let's stand up against the fence. Wait a minute. Let's see here. So, you know, I'm not sure what it's gonna look like tomorrow. Wait a minute. Hold on a second here, y'all. See, can I find Instagram. That? But this is what. Let me see, can I get that? Hold on here. I know I was on live when he approached me. So I was on live. I know I was on live. Hold on, get you. When I was approached by him. So I got it on recording. Let's see. Hold on here. Okay. That's not it. Maybe I wasn't on live. I thought it was. Hold on. Try it one more time. Oh, that's happening at the White House. That's not the one I want. This is the one I want. Okay, let's see here. For putting that statue up. The Italians are the ones that made the move for the statue, and they wanted more money and didn't want to tell the Americans free, you know, because they were able to work for themselves and by themselves, and that was only 4 ways out of slavery. Emancipation, I mean, not emancipation. When somebody die, they can grant you your freedom. I'm trying to speed it up a little bit. But you can see what it is. Okay? Oh, here we go. How y'all doing today? Here we go. Great. I'm just trying to show people where he's gonna be inaugurated. Oh, my sign, this. I just carry this so I can get people to start talking to each other and stop talking at each other.
I got you.
Yeah.
You make YouTube videos?
Yeah, I do.
Cool.
Yeah.
What's your YouTube channel?
Truth Conductor. That's me.
I'll check it out.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I love watching videos of people at the Capitol.
Yeah. Well, I don't. I usually am at the White House, man. I don't.
Oh, okay.
Because I know y'all got a different set of standards up here. So, you know, I'm usually at the White House, but I'm just trying to get people to just talk, man. Start talking to each other.
I got you.
Because we got more in common than we do differences.
I got you. So how'd you get into this part right here?
They told me when I was up here, I asked the guy, I said, could you go down there? He said, yeah, just walk down the hill.
We spoke to an officer?
Yeah, up here at the top of the hill.
Okay, because if you walk beyond these bike racks right here,
Right.
you'll actually see a sign that says this area is closed off.
Okay.
I understand that there are breaks in the fence and you can actually walk in here.
Yeah.
I don't know who you spoke to.
Yeah, I'm going back up there and I'll tell him.
Okay, yeah, he misled you.
Okay, because they told me. I just said, how you get on the other side? There's a woman over there too.
Yeah, so you walk down this
I
way.
walk down this way, yeah.
Okay, so you're going to have to leave like immediately.
That's when I'm headed out now.
Okay, all right.
I'm headed out now.
Okay, all right.
Okay?
All right,
But that's what they told me, man. I didn't,
yeah,
you know.
I think there's a lot of confusion going on right now.
Right.
That's not on you, that's on other people.
Okay, but I definitely tell him when I go back up that it's closed.
Yeah, I'll talk to him as well because,
Because I saw a woman.
Yeah,
She just went that way.
So, like...
That she is right there in the white coat. See, there's a lady over there in the white coat.
Yeah, I see her, but she's not an officer.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah, so she wouldn't know.
Yeah.
But, see the bike rack right there? And then, see the yellow tape blocking
Right.
off the...
Okay, I walked down the hill, so I didn't.
Yeah, I understand, you didn't, jump over a fence or
Right.
cross any police tape.
Right.
But even still, this area is supposed to be inaccessible.
Okay.
So, yeah, you'll have to leave, immediately.
Okay, well, I can walk back up the hill, right? Or can I get out here?
I would just walk over here and get up on the sidewalk. So pedestrians are allowed on that sidewalk.
Okay. You mean inside the fence or outside the fence?
See where these porta potties are?
Right.
If you keep walking past them and get on the sidewalk,
Okay.
that's pedestrian access.
Okay. All right, cool. Man, they should tell somebody, man.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, they should tell somebody.
Where did you say the officer was?
I'm up at the top of the hill.
Okay, yeah, I'll speak to him about that.
Yeah.
He was confused, not you.
Okay. I mean, because I didn't see no do not enter sign over here.
Yeah, no, that's on you.
Okay.
And I'll check out your YouTube videos.
All right, thank you, man.
Yeah, no problem.
See, I didn't know. I had no idea. Okay. Yeah, I had no idea, man. Look. Let me show y'all. I actually got a photo. There's the photo. This is the photo in front of the Capitol. No, that was the Capitol Police. No, that wasn't Secret Service. That was the Capitol Police. You know, and I even took some selfies. I took a selfie. You know, I took a selfie up there because I'm like, you know, I saw the woman in there. I said, shit, it must be open. She in there, so I'm gonna follow her. But see, and this goes to show you, man, how even sometimes when you're wrong, and you don't be disrespectful to people, you see, you know, and sometimes it pays to play dumb. It really does. Okay, and that's one of the things that I've learned. You know, especially when man, I'm sorry, I didn't even know, man. I just play dumb, like you didn't know. Okay, just play dumb. You know, I didn't know. I saw it. I thought it was open. I ain't see no because when at the White House, boy, when the areas shit, they taping that off, buddy. Hey, you better not cross that tape. Say, I know that, but I ain't see no tape up there. They ain't have no fencing up there. Say, and I saw her and that's some shit. Let me go get me a picture too. And it was a construction worker walked down by it. Didn't say, hey man, this is a restricted area. Didn't say nothing. So and they caught me as I'm leaving. That's when they came. When I was leaving. Yeah, seriously. Sometimes you got to play dumb, man. Like you don't know. Man, I'm sorry, I didn't know. You know, I'm ignorant of it because you know many run-ins I done had with Park Police, and you know when they approached me about some stuff, and I know I'm not, man. I'm sorry, I ain't know, man. I didn't know what the rule was. You know, I apologize. I mean, I'm wrong. I didn't even know. You know, then when I found out the rules, and when I found out they was messing with me, because they used to. They used to come down, boy, and give me hell about having my music in the park. And one day, I just put my shit on Pennsylvania Avenue. And the guy came down and said, "You're not allowed to have any music in the park." I said, "My music's not in the park. It's on Pennsylvania Avenue." And white guy. And 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 he was I feel sorry for that dude. Cause I made him apologize. I ain't lying. I made him apologize. He apologized. Um, I made him apologize because I said you know this is wrong. What you doing is wrong. And he said, well, let me call my sergeant. I said, you call your sergeant, but you're gonna have to apologize, buddy, because what you doing is straight up wrong. And he said, I'm sorry. I apologize. I am sorry. Let me see, can I find that video? Because I mean, I straight up made him come out and say, I'm sorry. That had to be 2023. Let me see here. Yeah, I made him apologize, man. And see, that's how you stand your ground and put it on social media too, and tag them. So they did leave me alone. They actually will sometimes when you can get them straight, boy. They'll leave you alone. They'll leave you alone. They sure will. I'm gonna find that video and I'm gonna let y'all hear it. I made him apologize. You know, because you're wrong. You're definitely wrong. Can I get an apology? Uh, Wait a minute. Here we go. Here we go. Let me see where you at, buddy. Yeah, you have to teach people how to treat you, man. Cause some folk want to be disrespectful, and I had a Jamaican guy down there, and he approached me. He approached me wrong, and I lit his ass up, boy. I lit him up. I lit him up and put it on social media, and he ended up saying, "I know I wasn't wrong, but here we go. Let's see." Wait a minute, where we at? Here we go. Look at,
Why, sir? You get a donation soliciting. Sir? You are soliciting him. Can I do that? Oh, what? Okay. I'm not soliciting. That's free. So what he did? Sir, if I see people put money in the morning, you're selling one. You understand? Oh, I'm selling water. If somebody pick up a water, I can put water there. I need to put money there. But I said right here, sir. You're not listening. I don't want to see this. You're not listening. You cannot solicit here. Once you receive the money, you solicit it. Do you understand? Okay. I already explained to you. Excuse me. Can I ask you your name, sir? Yeah, that's my name right there. Well, why the attitude, man? No, I'm trying to explain to you, but you're not listening. You're telling me if they give you money. You are soliciting once you receive money. I'm just explaining it to you. I'm soliciting.
Then I talked about him like a dog. I put him all over social media, and they ate his ass up too, boy. They ate him. That's what that man. That's what you know. Some of them guys, man, they be having a rough time, man. I'm trying to find. I had two white guys that I made apologize because I was sitting out in the street and this park police walked up to me and he said, "Are you familiar with the superintendent's apprehension something?" I said, "No, I ain't." He said, "Well, you cannot be out soliciting in the park." I said, "I ain't in the park. I'm in the middle of Pennsylvania Avenue." And he looked around. "Oh, okay, I give you that." And I may end up making him apologize. I got him in here. I made him apologize, man. Apologize. And then, like he was the second one that I had ran into. And when I saw the Jamaican guy, I told him, I said, "Man, you just caught me because I done had a run in with two of your partners, and you just caught me at the wrong time. Okay? You caught me at the wrong time." And I said, "Wasn't nothing personal, but I had a run in with two of your previous, and even when we were out at Lincoln Park, man, they was trying to tear the statue down at Lincoln Park of the Emancipation statue, and I went out there, and this was after we had the run in at the White House, and he saw me out there, and he came over there and dapped me up. He said, 'Man, good to see you.' I said, 'Good to be seen, man.'" I'm trying to find. Hold on, let me see. Can I find this video? I ain't gonna hold y'all up long. I know I got the video, and I'm close to it. I'm real close to it. But no, man, you have to teach people how to treat you. That's for real. People shouldn't be able to talk to you any kind of way that they want to. That's just that don't fly. That just don't fly. I'm sorry. That just don't fly. You're not gonna talk to me any kind of way and treat me any kind of way because you think you can. I'm not going for that. Somebody else, you can do that to somebody else, but you ain't gonna do that to me. And I've always been like that, man. I just stand my ground, even if I'm wrong. I don't have no problem with admitting that I was wrong. That what I thought was I have no problem admitting. I was wrong, but at the time, I thought I was right. So I stood my ground, and that's what I do. I ain't gonna let nobody walk over me, man. My grandmama didn't raise me that way. She didn't raise me like that. And she always gave me the freedom to be able to express myself. Because my grandmama was a maid, and actually my grandmama stopped letting me come pick her up from work. Cause see, when I, you go pick my grandmother from work, you had to drive around to the back of the house to get, man, and shit. I pull up in the driveway, walk right up on the front porch, knock on the door, and Miss Mary would come to the door and say, Miss Cora, one of your grandsons out here. And my grandma would say, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah, Miss Mary, hey, tell my grandmama I'm here. I ain't knocking on, man, I'm knocking on the front door. I ain't knocking on the back door, I'm knocking on the front door. That's right. And Miss Cora, your grandson's here, because I tell her I knock on the door. Miss Mary, tell my grandmama I'm here. And she, get your ass. Take your ass around back. You know better. I said, I ain't knocking on no back door. I'm sorry. And she stopped having me come pick her up because I told her, we had this truck that would come through our community like at 2:30 and 3 in the morning. And everybody jump on the back of it, and we drive another 3-4 hours down to the field. Pick watermelons, green beans, cottons. And man, I went down and picked some cotton, and I came home, boy, my fingers were so cut up. I told my grandmama, I said, Makora, I ain't cut out for this. I'm sorry. I'm not going back. I can't do this. I'm not doing this. I'm sorry. She said, God damn it, you gonna do something? You better get out here and go find you a job. Shit, I went over in Birmingham to a hospital and applied to be an orderly. that was my first job, an orderly in the hospital. Because, man, I just refused to pick cotton. I refused. I just refused. I couldn't, no, man. And you get out there and that sun beating down on your ass and you ain't got no shade, none whatsoever. And see, and when you pick cotton, they give you this old long bag that shit, dirt, sticks. Man, I was putting everything in that to get some weight because they pay you by the pound. And them old folk, boy, they was good at that shit. Had them gloves on their hands, shit. They was good at that shit. Now, I wouldn't cut out for that. I said, sorry, Makora, I can't do this. This ain't for me. And shit, I get on the road, boy, everybody gone. And I'm still 20, 30 yards behind. I'm still 20 or 30 yards behind everybody else because, shit, my hands cut off. No, I ain't cut out for that. And I ain't but 72. And I done picked cotton in my lifetime. Ain't that some shit? I done picked cotton in my lifetime. That's right. I done picked cotton in my lifetime. Yes, I have. So my grandmother, I told her I wasn't gonna make. She said, "You gonna do something? Goddamn it! You getting up out of here?" That's what she told me. You gonna do something? Goddamn it! Cause you sure gonna get up out of here. I said, "Well, let me go to town. I had a little green Volkswagen. Let me go to the hospital. See, can I apply to be an orderly and got the job? Got it. That was my first job, an orderly in the hospital. Sure was. Learned a lot from that too. Learned a lot from that job. But that was my first job, an orderly. God, dog. Boy, the stuff that you see, man. Oh, God. Oh, stuff that you see. But anyway, man, thank y'all for joining me. But get out of your comfort zone, man. Get out of your comfort zone. That's just playing it safe. You don't want, and see, and this is the time, brand new year, man, this is the time for you to take a risk. This is a time, and see, you can't be different when you're stuck in your comfort zone. Let me say that again. See, you can't be different when you're stuck in your comfort zone. You ain't separated from the crowd. You in the crowd. Because most folk right now are stuck in their comfort zone. Okay? All right, man. I see y'all. Have a good